Hello and welcome. I am Ritu, an early childhood educator, and I am thrilled to talk to you about the most valuable thing your child does every day, play. In our program, play is the curriculum. It is not just a fun, it is child's most complex and effective way of learning. This report will explain why we believe in play based learning by answering three key questions. Why have great thinkers always believed in play? How does play build essential life skills? How do we safely encourage all types of play, including challenging play? To begin, let's look at the foundational theories that guide our work. This is not just a list of ideas, it's our professional understanding of why play works. The critical insight here is that no single theory tells the whole story, as we need all of them to truly understand your child. Comparing perspectives, individual versus social. Jean Piaget, the individual thinker, Piaget taught us that play is about individual discovery and cognitive growth. He describes play as happy display of known actions. For example, when your child uses a blocks as a phone, it's a symbolic play. They are practicing abstract thinking, using one thing to represent another. However, this perspective does not fully account for how much children learn from others. Lee Vygotsky, the social connector. Vygotsky's theory highlights that play is a social act. Its strength is showing that children learn best when they interact. When children engage in make believe, playing family or doctors to treat patients, they must follow the rules of that role. This perspective develops self regulation, helping them regain feelings of calm when they are overwhelmed. The critical connection why both matter. In our daily practice, we see that both are essential. While Piaget helps us understand child's individual moments of focus, like figuring out a puzzle alone, Vygotsky help us understand the power of their social interactions, like solving the same puzzle with their friends. My view is that a child's learning starts with an individual thought, but it is expanded and unleashed through social interaction. By offering a rich environment for both independent and collaborative play, we support the whole cycle of discovery. Contemporary researchers like Kingston Hughes agree that play is a holistic mechanism that helps children learn love, laughter, relationships, and boundaries. This is why play is so important today. It is seamlessly integrates complex cognitive and social learning processes. The beauty of play is that it supports the whole world, building skills across all developmental areas all the same time. Think of it like a powerful multivitamin for their growth. Let's look at the four main ideas. Physical development. When your child is climbing, running, or even just building with small blocks, they are strengthening their bodies. Fine motor skills, the small movements, holding a small paintbrush or clicking two tiny Lego pieces together prepares their hands and fingers for everyday tasks like fastening clothes and eventually for writing. Gross motor skills, the big movements, climbing and balancing on a log builds coordination and strength. Language and communication. Play is the best language school. When children are playing, they must use words to negotiate. You will be the doctor, I will be the patient. They build rich vocabulary and storytelling skills. They learn to be good listeners, which is essential for problem solving and taking turns in a conversation. Social and emotional development. Play teaches empathy, the ability to understand the feeling of others. They learn to share, take turns, and resolve the small conflicts that naturally arise, which builds incredible resilience and helps them form strong friendships. Cognitive development. This is the most exciting part. Play directly builds high level thinking skills. Every time your child tries to build a tower that collapses, they learn to adapt, plan, and problem solve. This builds their executive functioning, the core mental skills they need to plan, focus attention, remember instruction, and ignore distractions. Play truly is the most effective way for these four areas to grow together. We as educators are behavior detectives who observe closely to understand what children are communicating. Challenging play. Learning to manage risk includes risky play, like climbing high, is essential for building resilience and physical competence. We teach children to assess risky safely, following the principle to weigh up the risk and benefits, not eliminate them. Rough and tumble play is a natural way for children to bond, release energy, and develop social cues. Learning when to stop and ensuring mutual fun. Social or dramatic play, practicing of life. This make believe play is crucial for social learning. When children play doctor or family, they are practicing negotiation, sharing ideas, and empathy as they must step into someone else's shoes. This also perfects their language skills. Deep focus play, constructive play, using blocks or clay. Children are engaging in engineering, physics, and clearly early mathematical concepts like balance and spatial relationship. This is direct hands-on learning. Schematic play, pattern play. This is when children constantly repeat actions like lining up toys. We view these schemes as deep learning interests. We provide safe and appropriate resources to satisfy this deep natural curiosity rather than interrupting. Sensory play with sand or dough helps children process and understand their environment and practice sustained attention and manipulative play. Puzzles, threading sharpens the fine motor control needed for writing and other independent life skills. By supporting these diverse forms of play, we ensure child explores their world using their own unique language and interests. The play we observe is intentional, meaningful, and deeply connected to child's success. We are preparing our child to be resilient, confident, and highly adaptable, ready not just for the next school year but for life's ever challenging demands.